I've never done anything like this significant before.
The collaboration of more than 50 students from Winnipeg's Children of the Earth High School went into this art installation behind me. The piece hanging here at the Lower Fort Garry Historic Site commemorates residential school survivors. The piece, called Family, was an initiative by Parks Canada and seeks to tell a story about reflection and reconciliation. Haley DeHay was one of the students who worked on the piece. She said it was super exciting to be involved.
Helping with the painting, it was really one of my favorite parts of the project, and just the entirety of like the beginning of it, which was really fun.
DeHay has a personal connection to the artwork as her grandma went to residential school, but says she never discussed it with her family.
Just growing up for me, I didn't even know like my history and stuff, and just recently, and after like the knowing about like the residential schools and everything, it just opened everyone's eyes, I guess.
Children of the Earth art teacher Cynthia Flett says this was a great opportunity for students like DeHay to learn about what happened to Indigenous people.
There were tears shed, there was lots of learning. The students had to think about residential schools, what happened to Indigenous, First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples.
Flett says there was a lot of healing for the students involved in the project, and it opened conversations with their families.
That piece is very bright and bold and stands out in that space, but then against the blues and the purples, the cool colors, is these orange hands that carries a lot of meaning for the kids and for First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people.
Carly Walsh says it's important for federal historic sites like Lower Fort Garry to have spaces that reflect all aspects of Canadian history.
This really gorgeous art piece provides an opportunity for visitors to come and contemplate the legacy of residential schools and reflect on what reconciliation means to them.
The piece will be on display at the Lower Fort Garry for at least 1 year. DeHay says this is just the beginning of pieces such as the family art installation.
This is just one of many pieces that are to come for residential schools and truth and reconciliation.
In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.